Hello lovelies! It is time to unbox our shadow kits for the Emotion Empowerment box. So first in our kit we have our crystal grid. So when we go over how to set up your grid, we'll go into a lot more depth of the meaning and symbolism in this beautiful art piece. But for the most part, I wanted just to show you it. We do have the balance of the shadow world and the light world, lots of yin and yang energy coming in. And then if you look closely, you can see that the two symbols here in the center are actually two coffins representing death and rebirth. Often when we're diving into the shadow, that's exactly what we're doing. We're diving into the things that are no longer relevant and supporting us in our lives. We also have bee medicine, specifically the carpenter bee. So this is different from a honeybee. Now, a carpenter bee has the ability to drill into the darkness and waits for life to come in. So the males will burrow holes and create nests in old wood, and the females find the nests and then they'll mate, and then creating a whole life inside that dark, safe womb place. So lots of symbolism there. Then we have the opening rose, which I love, and the moon and the sun energy. So that is your crystal grid, and we will talk about that just a little bit more. And speaking of our carpenter bees, we have our Carpenter Bee Totem. So each of the symbols on this are different, but the part that's the same is that you have an actual carpenter bee suspended just for you, depending on your viewpoint. Now, the carpenter bee, again, is about going into that shadow. And we'll use this totem not only for your grid, but also as you're meditating. If you look really closely, you'll see that these bees do not have a stinger. Carpenter bees, the males, don't have a stinger. They actually only the females have one. So, kind of fun facts. But next in our kit, we have the big, beautiful elephant tote bag. I love this bag. It is the perfect size for a 12-inch drum, in case you are a drum slut like me. So love this and our animal medicine with it. The reason we love elephants is because elephants help us to remember that sometimes when you pave the way, it feels dark and it feels like you're alone and you're in a spotlight, but there are actually a lot of good that comes from it. So deep in the jungle, the rainy season offers so much growth so fast that the other animals can't safely get to water without risk of falling victim to predators. So the elephants, when they walk through, they clear a huge path for all the other animals to safely walk through and have that visual safety. So it's by following the elephants that we can kind of see where we're going and connecting to it. So that is your elephant tote that comes in your bag. Next we have your Biotite Oblique, and it is filled with a lot of mica. Energetically, it's very similar to tiger's eye, but this is specifically around helping to increase tranquility. It's called the healing stone, and it also helps to amplify your healing process. So when you are going into that shadow work, when you're diving in deep, it helps to make it easier to come out and soothe it so it doesn't have to be crazy and intense. Next, we have our black opium diffuser set. So you have reeds and you have your jar. For this set, you will just simply open the lid and you're going to place all three of your reeds inside. And then every once in a while, when you're ready to infuse it again, you can flip them. Now, black opium is a oil that's used to help to bring forward to light the mysteries and the hidden things. It's also one that offers tranquility and understanding. It's also often called the serum of truth. And when you anoint yourself with it, it increases that truth. Now we're diffusing it, so it'll be in your air in the room. Now, you'll notice that sometimes they get a little separated and travel, so it's okay to shake it up every once in a while. Also, you'll notice that the bottles aren't all the way full. That's on purpose because we want airflow in there and it will evaporate over time. So, and also with your black opium, there is witch hazel in it as well. Witch hazel is a protectant, and it's an energy cleaner. So as we're diving in, we want the space to be open and to be cleansed as much as possible. The more we can diffuse the energies around us, the better. So I do recommend putting this in a place where you spend a lot of your time, probably your bedroom or meditation room, or if you're going to meditate and you normally have it in your bedroom, just bring it with you as you do the ceremonies. So really powerful stuff, loving that. Next we have our candles. You have a black candle and a white candle. These are going to be used for the ceremonies and the meditations that are coming in the other videos. The black one is more for diving in and finding the light, and then once you have the light, you use the white candle as well. Ta-da! Our next item is our scrying stone. This one is meant for meditations and gaining reflections. You're gonna get to see this in the beautiful videos, and it's made from black onyx. And then we have your Moonstone, is the white one with the black speckles in it. So rainbow moonstone is great at activating that third eye space, that crown space, and it's really powerful for opening up that awareness and understanding. Next in our kit, we have Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is a protective stone. It also helps to open up your ability to receive intuition and understanding that intuition you're receiving. So this one is a blue tiger's eye, so it's a little bit more on the black scale, very, very dark. So we figured it was perfect for the shadow kit. Then we have our Smoky Quartz. So Smoky Quartz is also a protective stone. It also helps to open up and magnify our understanding, seeing in the shadows, and bringing awareness and clarity. It's one of the few stones that actually connects our root chakra to our crown, so the whole body. So we really love these, and you can carry that around with you wherever you go. Plus you're gonna use this in your crystal grid video where we'll explain just a little bit more about it too. Next in our kit, we have the Hermit Tarot card with the Tarot Fellow Rick. And on the back is your QR code to get the meditation that goes with that. And I'll let him explain all those juicy details. And lastly, we have our beautiful psychic tea. So this is a loose leaf tea. There's enough for a hefty dose in here. Or you can divide it out and separate it and get 2 full cups out of this if you choose. But I like to just have mine extra potent. So in this tea, we have beautiful red raspberry leaves, which helps to heal the uterus, balance hormones and the body. It has rue, it has oak moss, rosemary, it has mugwort, it has clove, and it has some other herbs that are here to create an opening of your senses and your connecting. So you'll just steep this for about 3 minutes in your hot water and then allow everything to open and unfold a little bit deeper. I'm so excited to dive into understanding the deep healing that comes from diving in the shadows and seeing the things that are unseen. So I will see you very shortly in the next video, guys.